It's January 2019. We receive word that Captain James T. Kirk William Shatner is available for an interview during a WCOL DJ shift change. Andy Clark and Boxer take the call.
Andy and Boxer.
Yes, Mr. Shatner, how are you today?
Bill, to you, Andy, thank you so much for being that respectful. But don't stand on manners like that.
Really? Well, yeah, so I'm Andy, and Boxer's in here with me, too.
Mr. Shatner, though, it is a pleasure. Should just call you William?
Bill.
Oh, Bill. Okay, Bill. Thank you so much for your time.
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you. You know I'm coming to Columbus, Ohio on March 6th, which is a fair distance away, but really not, because we found that the tickets are going so quickly that in order to get tickets, you should start early, and I'll be at the Palace Theater on March 6th, but why not buy your tickets now?
I know you've been to Columbus a few times. That Palace is going to be a great venue, too.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
Star Trek Wrath of Khan, yes.
We play the movie, the Wrath of Khan, first, and it's a lovely movie, and it really holds up, and it's a very moving movie, and then I come on stage afterwards and talk about anything the audience wishes to talk about.
Have you done this much before? I mean, there's got to be some...
I've been out about 10 times, maybe, to 10 different theaters around the country. We put together a weekend, and I'll do maybe 3 cities and fly in, and they play the film, and then I come out on stage, and something wonderful happens between the audience and me. It's an ad-lib situation, and we all have fun, and I've had nothing but a good time on stage, and the audience seems to have enjoyed it.
And you are having such a beautiful career. How are the horses, I got to ask?
The horses are great. I'm competing 2 weeks here in a reining, I don't know whether you know anything about that, reiners. I compete in 3 disciplines, kind of Western dressage called reining, show horses, American saddlebreds, and even trotting horses, standardbreds. I compete with standardbreds. So I'm really involved. Horses and dogs and my family are my life.
A station like WCOL is going to have a lot of horse lovers listening. I've seen photos of you riding. It's been a couple of years ago. Was reading an article that was making a big deal out of it. Was it a rare breed you were on?
Well, it's either a quarter horse or a saddlebred or a standardbred.
I just remember it being a beauty.
Yes, and beauty is rare, as people have told me.
Bill, just if I may, one more quick question about the horses. Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Columbus has the biggest quarter horse congress in America, if not the world.
You're absolutely right. I've never been to it. I've wanted to come to it. I will come to it. And indeed, while I'm still able to get on a horse, I will compete there when it's convenient for me. It's been inconvenient for one reason or another. Mm-hmm. I want to come to the Congress. Absolutely.
We would love to see you.
We've worked it. We'll mention your name and
yeah.
Mention my name and tell them if I'll come to the Congress if they'll come to the Palace Theater.
Ooh, deal.
I think that sounds like a great deal. Yeah.
When is the Congress?
It's in the fall, usually late September for 4 weeks through mid to late October.
They have all the different breeds.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
It's the biggest economic. It's the biggest moneymaker for the city of Columbus for the entire year out of any event.
Well, of course, I haven't been there yet.
So it will definitely be. That's what he's saying.
It'll be even better, Bill, when you get here.
You don't know how many people that Palace Theater can hold. I mean, come on now. It may very well turn out that I'll be the biggest moneymaker there.
There you go.
And Bill, I'm blown away how you're always reinventing yourself with projects.
I've done a few things, and most recently, this Christmas album that I've had out there this Christmas did so well. It was remarkable. It sold a lot of copies. A lot of people bought into it. It got a lot of publicity and tremendous notices, like a work of art notices. So, and there's a book out there, a country music album Why Not Me? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that
Yes.
people want to talk about.
Personally, I like Beam Me Up. That's one of my favorites.
I love that. Go, man. You just made my day.
That's great.
And you're going to make your debut on the Grand Ole Opry next month.
That's right. I'm going to sing Why Not Me is the name of the album, and one of the songs on the album is Why Not Me, with Jeff Cook and a group of other people. We'll be on the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, how's that?
Legendary stage, and you're a legend. It all comes together.
Yeah.
And then I'm on your show.
Don't go there. This does not compare.
Bill, does being on the stage, like something iconic like the Grand Ole Opry, as much as you've done, does anything intimidate you or give you butterflies anymore?
Well, if you know what you're doing, it's not so much butterflies as, I wonder if this will go over. I wonder if they'll laugh.
What are you hoping for with the Grand Ole Opry? Just that you get through it and everyone would love it, or?
Yes, you know, I'm very much aware of the tradition, and I'm very much aware of how beautiful country music is, and I'm very much aware of how talented these many of these people are with the way they sing and play instruments and write music. And I've got many friends in country music, and I admire them so much. To be able to be a small part of it is really a real honor.
I'm sure, Bill, they're going to be happy to have you. And speaking of music, there's another genre you're going to get into.
I've been asked to do a blues album, and so I'm a white guy from Montreal, Canada, attempting to do the blues, which probably started in Africa, but is certainly a southern black pain expressing, although they can express joy as well, art form. Mm-hmm. And I want to learn to do that. I want to do that. I feel the pain. I know the pain. How does this guy express it in that manner? And that's what I'm discovering. That's what I'm going to do. I'll probably do a documentary, a film documentary, as well as do an album on the blues. Why not try and see if I can learn something, and then as a result show you, this is what I delved into, and look what I've discovered. Does it interest you?
So it's deep in all of our souls.
Exactly. That's exactly right. It's deep. That pain started when you were born. You emerged from the womb and you were in pain and you cried. That was the beginning of the blues.
So let's touch on it, bring it up, bring it forward.
Isn't that interesting to you?
Yes, but also because you're so into it, you make it interesting for everybody else. You've got this gift.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you. This has been a true pleasure. We're excited to see you at the Palace.
Please come and get your audience to come. Palace Theater, March 6th. This is the kind of conversations that I'll have with the audience.
Beautiful. We can't wait.
Me too. Take care, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
Bye-bye.
Real quick, let me explain. We've got a link to purchase tickets just below for Kappa presents William Shatner live on stage following a screening of Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. Wednesday, March 6th, 7:30 p.m., the Palace Theater, West Broad Street. Tickets are $43.25 to $73.25 and can be purchased in person at the Kappa ticket office, 39 East State Street, by phone 614-469-0939 or 800-745-3000, or online. You'll find a link to kappa.com just below. A limited number of VIP tickets will be available, which include premium seating and a photo opportunity with William Shatner. And once again, we've got that link just below, kappa.com. Hope you have fun.